everyone, welcome. It's Becky Brown with Galiji, here to do a short balancing sequence with you today. So you don't need anything at all that you have to have, but if you want a few optional things, a support like a wall or perhaps a counter. Additionally, perhaps a strap, a belt, it could be a towel, doesn't have to be anything fancy, but just something perhaps to help keep your arms a little bit longer than they might be. So if you want to do a little warm-up, I recommend doing the sun salutation sequence first and then coming here into the balancing sequence. This will be standing balances, so let's go ahead and get started. If you happen to have really squishy flooring, that might make this a tiny bit challenging because the squishy floor will make your ankles have to work a tiny bit harder. So you might want to try coming down to hardwood floor or a tile floor or something where you won't slip, but it's not as squishy for a balance. All right, so begin in Tadasana, which is anything from your feet all the way together to about hip distance apart. So something that you would describe as a mountain, that is Tadasana pose. Strong, stable, feet pressing down, quadriceps pulling up, abdominal engaged, chest open and broad, shoulders floating and melting down the back. Neck is long, face is relaxed. As you press down into the floor, we're going to take a deep inhale, bringing the arms all the way up overhead. Keeping the arms up overhead, coming up now onto the tiptoes. So I'll turn sideways so you can see that difference, coming up onto the tiptoes. And then slowly lowering back down to the heels. Doing that again, coming up to the tiptoes. Remembering you can always hold on to your support and coming down one more time. This time as we come up with the toes, we're going to bring the arms forward. And then as the heels drop, the arms go up. One more, arms forward as the heels go up. So keep on going, keep holding here as I stay on my toes. This time as the heels come down, the hands will go to heart center. Beautiful. Next time, as we come up to the toes, keeping the hands at heart center, we're going to sink down now into the knees. So turning sideways once again on the toes. Remember, you can always hang on to a support. Then from here, we're going to take a tiny step forward with the right foot, then a tiny step forward with the left foot. Then bring the right foot forward to match. Sinking down just a tiny bit more. So we're balancing at this point on our toes. Drop the heels down to the floor, releasing through the hands. Next move we're going to do is actually going to be a one-legged version, but not on our toes. So shifting your weight from our mountain pose into your left foot. We're just going to pick the right foot off of the mat. So it doesn't have to come very high off of the mat. It might even just hover, coming up and down. Or maybe comes up a little bit higher, or a little bit higher. If you'd like to use your arms to help here, you can. You can use your hands to help with the weight of the leg, or maybe bring your hands to your hips. If you'd like to add on a little bit more, flex through the right foot, and then maybe extend the right leg long. So now the right leg might still be just hovering, might be a little higher, or maybe all the way up to hip height. Bending through the right knee once again. We'll then gracefully place the right foot onto the ground. Shifting now over to the other side. So the standing leg will now be the right. We'll come to the left tippy toes, picking the left leg up. Remember, just to hover, or maybe all the way up to hip height. Engaging through the core, the chest is still open, the shoulders are still relaxed, and the face is still soft. Perhaps now flexing through the left foot. Maybe now extending the left leg long. Remember, the left leg can come just to hover, maybe tapping the floor and not. energy coming out the left heel. Gracefully bend the left knee. Place the left foot back onto the ground. So we'll return back so you can see from a center position. Take a deep breath in, bringing the arms all the way up overhead. And on an exhale, let the arms come down as you let out a breath with a sigh. 2 more. One more. All right, so here's where you might wish for your strap. So if you've got a strap or a towel or anything that you like, we're gonna step on it with the right foot. So we're gonna kind of repeat a little bit of that sequence we just did with the leg out, but we're gonna now bring it out to the side. So I'll stay facing forward, strap or belt, whatever you have in the right hand. Left hand to the hip or left hand to your support. Take a deep breath in, pressing down through the feet, anchoring with your left foot. We'll then lift the right leg off of the mat. Again, it can just hover, or you can bring it up, all the way up to approximately hip height, your choice. Left hand, again, if it's on your hip, if it feels like it would help more to be out to the side, you're always welcome to do that. Take a deep breath in here, and on an exhale, we're gonna open the right leg now out to the right side. Now bring the right leg back. Place the strap or the belt into the left hand. We'll bring the right hand out to the side, and now try to gaze behind you. Notice I'm cheating now, touching my wall. Bringing the gaze back to center. Can you keep the leg up and release the belt or strap? Woo. Bend the right knee and place the right foot gracefully onto the floor. Close the eyes for just a moment as you allow the body to settle back into both feet, grounded and rooted. Taking 2 more breaths here. On your next breath, open the eyes. We'll take the strap once again, place it onto the floor so you can step on it now with your left foot. So with the strap around the left foot, first feeling the feet firmly anchored into the ground. So these are our roots. Then from here, we'll place the weight to the right leg as we lift the left leg. Remember, the left leg can come up just a tiny little bit, or perhaps the left leg comes all the way up to about hip height. So we've been here once before. And if you'd like to add on, take a deep breath in to lengthen through the spine. And on your exhale, we're gonna open the left leg all the way out to the left. Noticing perhaps that you wiggle and wobble through your standing leg. That's normal. And then we'll slowly return the left leg back to center. Place the strap now into the right hand. We'll then take the left hand out to the side. Deep breath in, and on an exhale, gazing now either towards the left hand or maybe even behind you. Returning the gaze back to center, both hands perhaps to the strap. Removing the strap if you can, bending the left knee, and gracefully stepping back down to the mat. Removing the strap, placing it to the side. Deep breath in, and exhale out with a sigh. Deep breath in, exhale out with a sigh. One more, and exhale. All right, a couple more we're gonna do here. So the first one we'll do, next inhale, we're gonna bring the arms all the way out and up. From here, now imagine that the right hand wants to reach up even higher than the left. And now you want to come onto the right set of toes or your left toes, whatever, like you're trying to reach something super high. But but the right hand's higher, maybe even bringing the left hand down. We're reaching, reaching, reaching. And then slowly bring the right hand down and both heels or one heel, whatever you've lifted, back to the mat. Getting ready for side two. Inhale the arms all the way out and up. Then we're going to reach even higher with the left arm. And imagine you're trying to reach something off of the ceiling. Maybe even coming up to your toes to help you do that. So feeling a beautiful stretch from the left hip all the way through the left side body as we stretch maybe up on the toes for a balance. Right hand is wherever helps you reach even further. And then coming all the way back down. Inhale the arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. This time, we're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, out and up. And exhale to heart center. All right. From here, we're going to move into our final move that we're going to do in our balancing sequence, and this move is tree. So we're going to start with your hands anywhere that are comfortable for you. Remember, they can be on a support, wherever you're choosing today, or perhaps on your hips to start, and we'll bring them up overhead. So we'll start first in Tadasana with the legs, so pressing down through the feet, engaging up through the quads. Abdominals are strong. That's one of the keys to help with our balance. From here, we'll shift weight to the left foot, come to the right toes. From here, externally rotate the right leg, so turning it out to the side, the right knee goes out. You can stay here, this is tree. If you want to make it harder, narrow the base of support, so you bring the right toes next to the left ankle. You'll notice that's a little harder. If you want to make it even more challenging, maybe sliding the right leg up onto the left leg. And if you'd like to add on even more, extending the branches up your tree, up towards the sun. So as your left heel roots down like the roots of a tree, imagine that your energy's flowing down into the ground while you're being nourished from the sun above. Returning your hands to heart center. Pausing here. We'll then gracefully and with intention place the right foot on the ground next to the left. Beautiful trees, yogi. From here, we'll shift weight to the right foot, coming to the left tippy toes, engaging through the abdominals as you press down through the standing leg. We'll then externally rotate the left leg, so the left knee comes out to the side. This is tree, you can stay here. Or maybe narrow the base of support, staying here in this tree. Or maybe sliding the left leg up the right leg to wherever feels like a good place for you to feel rooted. So remember, tree is stable, like a mountain is stable. Takes a lot to knock a tree over. So pressing down through the standing leg. If you'd like to bring the branches of your tree up towards the sky, extending the arms and the fingers out and up. So practicing balancing is really important. So just like anything, climbing up and down stairs, practicing a language, any skill that we have, which includes balancing, can be lost, but we can also relearn it. On your next exhale, bringing the hands to heart center. We'll then gracefully place the left foot onto the mat next to the right. Feeling grounded through the feet, on an in-breath, we'll bring the arms out and up. On an exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale the arms out and up. Exhale the hands to heart center. One more. With the hands at heart center, gently bowing the head towards the fingertips. Pausing for a moment, giving gratitude to all of your strengths and abilities today. Having gratitude for the body that is our home and all of its capabilities. gently allowing the head to float back up. And I thank you, yogis. Have a great day.